going? It is all the news all the time, and it's really nice of you to be here, and we're going to be looking at some interesting news concerning Johnny Depp and his new girlfriend, a possible new girlfriend, maybe new girlfriend. We'll have a little look at that. Is it or is it not? I do not know. And yeah, it's really nice for you to be here, and if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. And okay, let's crack on. So first of all, if you're in the sort of opinion that we should be giving them some peace and privacy, you're in the wrong place today, because we are going to try and find out everything we can about this lovely lady, Joelle Rich. There she is. And okay, so if you think privacy, no, we're going to try and check her out. We're checking her out. So we got Joelle Rich. She's 37, one of Depp's attorneys during his lawsuit against the UK tabloid The Sun in 2020, and they lost that case, but yeah, they still likes her maybe. But more recently supported him in his explosive defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard in Virginia in April this year. It appears that the romance between the two was going strong even back then, with exclusive Daily Mail photos showing the secret lovebirds walking close together as they left the Fairfax County courthouse. Is this speculation or is this wishful thinking? At the end of proceedings. Throughout the 6-week trial, Rich was often seen leaving court with Depp in his SUV every day, despite not being an official member of his legal team. My point may be here that she is a specialist in privacy and she's a partner in a London law firm which specialises in entertainment law and especially privacy issues and defamation issues. So she may be working with him in that capacity as a sort of private consultant in terms of his privacy, which is working very well considering the amount of attention this guy gets. But that's my personal opinion at the moment. The romance between JD and the new lawyer girlfriend, Joelle Rich, appeared to be going strong as far back as April during the trial in Virginia. So this is what they're claiming. Here we have him gently escorting her past these people here, and he's saying, "Oh no, after you and after you. I'm sure this bag is probably more expensive than my car," and probably. And what have we got going on here? So at the time, it was not known that Depp's close association to Rich went beyond an attorney-client relationship. Well, there you go. Sources say that, whenever they say sources say, and they don't give an actual source, I'm always a bit dubious about it. That they say she has also stayed with him at the Ritz-Carlton in McLean, Virginia, where Depp has been hunkered down, a weird phrase, but okay, for the duration of the trial from April to late May. Maybe she's just staying at the hotel. She's not poor. She's, as far as I can work out, she's earning £250,000, which is about $300,000 a year as a partner in Schilling's law firm. So, I mean, she can afford to stay in a hotel. Whether she's staying with him is not known. The two also dined together with the rest of his legal team. Again, that's not evidence. That's just circumstantial. The two of them dined with the rest of the team. They're all dining together at the steakhouse next door. Sounds good. I like sirloin steak and ribeye steak. Rich is a partner in an international law firm, which we know, and that law firm has clients all over the world. It's a major operation. And as you can see here, this is a photo from a Bridal Magazine from Joelle Rich and her husband-to-be Jonathan Rich. So her maiden name was Rashti, R-A-S-H-T-I, and this was the wedding was in a 15th century villa in Tuscany in Florence. Is that correct? Yeah. Solicitor Joelle Rich, there she is, 26, married corporate financier Jonathan Rich, 27, in a lavish style. Joelle says, "We wanted to get married abroad and decided on Florence. As soon as we saw the synagogue, our venue was a beautiful Tuscan villa where a room with a view had been filmed. It had a huge garden where we could fit the tables and a dance floor in one area. This is important in Jewish weddings, as guests like to dance during the dinner. A photo of my grandmother inspired my dress. I have a picture of her from the 1960s in a mermaid-style gown. I had always loved it and knew I wanted something similar for my wedding. I found the same silhouette in a dress by Vera Wang. The reception was a luxurious Italian banquet. We used gold tableware and furniture and a combination of flowers, herbs and fruit for the table displays. Candles were placed everywhere to ensure a romantic effect in the evening. We had 290 guests. Wow, that's a lot of people. They all flew out to Tuscany, to Florence. 200, wow. I was touched that so many people had made the effort to come. Each time I tried to thank them, I started to cry and had to be dragged off the stage by my mother. Classic. My advice to brides: remember that you can't control it all, so don't worry about everything going to plan on the day. Focus on you and your groom, the reason you're there in the first place. And there she is in this Vera Wang mermaid dress with her bridesmaids looking lovely. And this is her husband, Johnny Rich, is nowhere to be seen. Classic. And Joelle Rich changed her name to Rich. Like the bouquets, these are great. Very nice. So she was featured in Bridal Magazine for that. This is her biography on the Shillings website, and here it says she has a particular expertise in protecting individuals' privacy from unwarranted intrusion and media attention. This is why I believe it might not be a relationship with Johnny Depp. She might just be privately employed by him to protect his privacy and from unwanted intrusion and media attention. Maybe. That's my theory at the moment. But she's very bright, very intelligent, very together. She wrote an article for the Shillings company with her friend Gillian Duffy, who is also a partner at Shillings. Quite an interesting article. I was reading it through. It's talking about leadership and the risks of reputational damage to leaders, CEOs and heads of companies, what they should be doing under intense scrutiny following the pandemic and following various other scandals, what they should be doing now. She gives 5 points here of where you should be if you are the head of a company, what you should be doing. You should be looking at the horizon, scanning for what could be out there, what problems could occur. If you are a business leader, make sure your privacy around you is watertight. Make sure your friends and family are not posting things. And if you are aware that the law can assist you, you've got privacy and general data protection regulations that can help you. If you are holding an event, such as an initial public offering, which is the initial sale of shares of a company, then you should have a proactive plan in place. Make sure when you do have an event, you check everything is fine and that your privacy is protected and there's nothing out there that you should be worried about. If there are, then deal with it first. And don't forget to look at historical coverage and see what can be challenged or mitigated. Old and outdated allegations can be addressed. So this is what is her bread and butter, really. This is what she does. She helps people with scrutiny on a sort of high level, which I think is quite interesting. Apart from that, Ms. Rich and her mother, Ava Rashti, took part in a feature for a Bridal Magazine before the Tuscany wedding, and they held it in a villa with where the film room with the view was filmed, and they were saying that Ms. Rich was wearing a £10,000 Duchess satin wedding dress by Philippa Lepley, who is a designer with a bridal store on Fulham Road. 1 second. And this is the location for Philippa Lepley's bridal designs. Some beautiful dresses. If you want to spend a good amount of money, that is always an option. Wow, super nice. And yeah. And this is her Instagram page. Her name is Jojo Rico on Instagram, but as you can see, it is private. She has 1,256 posts. So this is her main social media account. I've requested to join, but I doubt that she'll let me. Someone who's a specialist in privacy law and not being the scrutiny of media attention. She is now in the full glare of media attention, but there's no one better to deflect it than this woman, I think, as a partner in a law firm specialising in privacy. And there's a nice picture from the Bridal Magazine. I think that's about all we know of Joelle Rich or Rashdi. I don't know if she's going to keep her married name. So yeah. What else is going on in the world? Well, we've got Adam Levine's former yoga teacher. There she is, Alana Zabel. She's ready to heal, in quotation marks, after claiming he wanted to see her naked. What is she healing from? What horror has she encountered? What dreadful, awful thing happened to her? Well, it seemed he said she had the best arse in town and it was cute. Oh, the horror. I mean, there's those guys in Ukraine getting blown up. They don't know. They just don't know the pain of being told you've got a great ass. So I mean, what? So there she goes. She's trying to heal from the horror of all that, because it's obviously terrifying to be told you've got a great. If someone said to me, "Yeah, you got a great ass," the best ass in town, I would obviously need to go to hospital for the horror and healing. so let me know your thoughts, hopes, dreams and ambitions in the comments. Leave a like if you found anything interesting. I hope she gets better and gets over her suffering, this poor woman. And like and subscribe. Did I say that? Probably. There's super chat. You can give me super chat. You can give me money. Why not? I mean, that's nice. You can join a member. Be a member. That's great. And I'll leave some videos up here. You can watch those, and I will see you guys later.